All right, so at the station earlier, still working on that coffee. Thank you to Odyssey and KDK for always having good coffee. Got to have good coffee. Got a lot of work to do before the night is over. But I'm here with a guy, along with his brother, that is always working when it comes to making that family time a fun time. So I see one of your trucks out front.
Yes.
Bar stools, pool tables, ping pong?
Yeah, we sell some ping pong tables. It's not one of the most popular games anymore, but I'll tell you where it's real popular is on top of the ping pong conversion tops we put on top of pool tables.
That's a great game.
So it gives you multi-functionality. You can use it as a table if you take the net and post off. Yeah, we do sell a lot of ping pong tops.
Nobody beats their prices. They're wheeling, the dealing, and the holidays will be here. I think it's actually a little bit of snow outside right now. It's like under 50 degrees, and it is cold out here in Wexford, but the deals are hot. So tell folks the holidays are coming up, some of the things that you're going to have on display, and maybe a hint or two as far as how they can save.
Well, we got a lot of pre-holiday things going on right now because, to be honest, holidays quick. I mean, as soon as Halloween's over, we're almost at Thanksgiving. A lot of people want products now for Thanksgiving more than in the past. And Christmas is only 2 months away, so time is now to come in and buy. We got some great deals. I spent a lot of money this summer buying some product when it's usually slower, so I can be ready for here the fall. Also beat the tariffs coming into our industry and a lot of industries in our country. So the best time is right now. I mean, I got some shuffleboards. They're about $3,000 off what I normally would sell them for. Pool tables, $2,000 off what I normally sell them for. We're loaded up on used pool tables. If budget's a little bit tight this year, come on in and see us. Our large selection of used tables, and we're adding to that daily.
So that bracelet you have on.
Yes, my daughter makes that, Courtney. She makes them.
8-ball.
Yeah, 8-ball, yeah.
That was his dad's logo, by the way, on his race car. Mm-hmm. Can I get one of those?
Yes. Got them right there for with your name on it.
For how much?
Your cost? Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you.
No, listen, if Courtney did it, I will definitely contribute. Yeah. All right, let's talk some football. That loss was horrible.
It was.
And it may come back to really haunt them. How do you let that happen? I even saw an article saying how you solve the Flacco problem is that you sign him. Yeah. Okay, no. He's 40 years old. I don't care what anyone says. That game should have never ended that way.
No, I agree. I mean, it's kind of an embarrassment in my opinion.
It was really embarrassing.
We were a much better team. Our offense looked really well. They were moving the ball. You score that many points, there's no way the Steelers should lose, especially with the defense that we think we have assembled.
We think. What's happened to this defense? Is it Austin, the defensive coordinator? Does he have to be under the microscope?
Oh, I think anybody on the defensive side is under the microscope. That's the assistant coaches, that's the coordinator, that's the head coach.
And the thing that people don't realize, we're usually in this youth frame of mind. This is an old defense.
They're veterans, there's no doubt about it.
Cam Hayward, TJ Watt, Ramsey, Slay, and Joey Porter, who went to school not too far from here at NA, who we love. Man, he got to step up his game a little bit.
Yeah, had a couple penalties again. Yeah, Joey seems to get a lot of those. Yeah.
But what you said, and this is what Mike said, Mike loves college football. Obviously, it's Duquesne Duke's Jerry Schmidt every Sunday at 11:30. He, of course, went there. A lot of penalties in the National Football League.
Well, I was telling my brother Chris and Rob that I think the NFL is kind of unwatchable right now. I mean, it's like every play there's a flag.
Let them play football.
I mean, again, I'm an old school guy. I love the atmosphere of college games. I'm still a big high school guy. I coached high school for years. But, man, the NFL is getting unwatchable with the penalty flags and the commercials.
Hey, listen, how lucky are you to have Jerry Schmidt at your alma mater?
Oh, we're very lucky. Jerry's a top coach, and he could probably win higher, if he wanted to. There's no doubt about it. We're very fortunate. Jerry has a great coaching staff, and I'm looking forward to the FCS playoffs.
Yeah.
I think we should make it.
What was that experience like being there, going to school?
Oh, I loved it. Again, we were Division III back when I played under the great Dan McCann. But I loved the school. I loved the university. Played good football. I enjoyed it, and I'm really proud of him now.
All right. And speaking of high school, that guy by the name of Jack McCurry, he knew how to coach football.
Yeah. I was very fortunate to coach under Jack for a long time, and the great Gus Nauman, rest in peace. I was very fortunate to be with those guys.
But now, your brother Chris and Augie were the wrestlers.
Oh, they were both good football players, too.
I know, but
they went to some school that, that North Hills used to be a rival with, North Allegheny. So we had some great games. I was fortunate enough to coach Chris at North Allegheny. That was my first 2 years I coached. I did coach at North Allegheny. And then I coached against Augie 5 times when I was at North Hills.
So what was it like in the car with your dad driving with these two knuckleheads that we love going to a wrestling match? I mean, your dad was a big fan of football, wrestling.
Oh, yeah. My dad was pretty tough on it. I remember Chris, he was a 2-time state wrestling champ. And in his junior year, he got upset in the finals to a kid he beat like 3 times during the season.
And Big George.
And so we're driving home from, I think it was a Char Valley on 79. And my dad's in the front seat. I'm in the front seat. Chris in the back. And my dad's going like this with
You choke.
yeah, with like kind of the choke sign.
2-time state champ.
2-time state champ. Well, he wasn't yet. I mean,
No.
This is what propelled him, I think. So my Chris told him to stop the car. I'm walking home, so he got out of the car.
Listen.
And next week, Chris went up and won states, and then he was 40-0 his senior year.
Got to tell one more quick story. So Coach McCurry, of course, LeVar Arrington, right?
Yes, I coached LeVar all 4 years.
Doc DeMayo is just new to Pittsburgh. He, of course, Allegheny Health Network with Peak Institute,
Great
team
guy.
physician of the Pittsburgh Pirates. His wife, Anita, is still not moved here yet. One of the nights that LeVar just did what he did as a freshman, ran a kickoff back, gets to the phone, he says, I have just witnessed the greatest high school football player I've ever seen. What a player.
I was fortunate enough I coached on that team when Dr. DeMay was our team doctor. Yeah.
Who's going to get this coaching job with Penn State? I would like to see it be John Gruden. They're talking about Nick Saban. Honestly, Terry Smith, it would be great if he could run the table. It's going to be real tough. Who do you think gets this job?
Well, I mean, the number one candidate's off the board right now. Signetti. I mean, he signed that big contract extension. Matt, they're talking about Matt Rule. Matt Rule's a perfect fit, but he hasn't won the game, which, like what they always criticize James Franklin for, beating the top 5, top 10.
Franklin had to go, though, frankly speaking.
Well, I wasn't the most huge fan because, again, I hold a grudge there and I won't play against Pitt, but I don't think he should have been fired after losing 3 in a row. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but he's like 4-20 against top 10 teams.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Can't beat Ohio State.
You got to beat the top teams.
And he also lost to UCLA and Northwestern. I mean, come on now.
No, those were not.
But I will say this: being that Miami got beat recently by Louisville, the ACC, the Pitt Panthers, things are looking a little bit better for them right now.
Wow, me and my granddaughter Elena went to watch the game a couple weeks ago when the freshman Mason was first start.
You got Pitt tickets too.
No, I went to that game though,
Nice.
and I'll tell you, it was really great to watch him. He made it exciting. I'm excited for Pitt again. I'm a big Pitt fan, except when they play Duquesne.
How about Chris? Wait, Chris is off camera. 2-time state wrestling champion.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Did him and Augie ever wrestle?
Oh, well, they were different ages. Augie was coached by Chris though.
Did you guys ever actually wrestle each other in real life?
Yeah, in practice, yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I'd have paid to see that, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we
You
go.
could have went to West Penn and seen that. Many times. At least 2 to 3 brothers going at it.
Behind bars. All right, look, let's get going. Thursday night, Amazon. We're just going to kind of give you our overview. You can make some notes and do what you want, but we always go with that great line that is betrivers.net, Rivers Casino, the best place to watch any sporting event. Always a good time had by one and all. Thursday night football. Again, tomorrow night, Minnesota getting 3 against the Chargers. Justin Herbert has to come back here and make a statement to prove that he truly is worth being talked about as one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league.
Agreed.
Looked terrible last week. And boy, wouldn't Minnesota love to have Sam Darnold right now. Although Carson Wentz has been steady, and I'm still not buying in on J.J. McCarthy, but I like their coach in Minnesota. So we're not going to pick. He's going to do that on Sunday, but I want to get your thoughts on this game. Chargers, Minnesota, Thursday night.
I agree. I mean, I think that's a tough pick because both teams haven't looked that great, in my opinion, right now. Both teams had pretty high aspirations going into the season. That's a big game. Chargers especially, I really thought they were going to be one of the elite teams, and they've fallen on some hard times here.
Up next, let's get to Sunday's early games. How about what Woody Johnson, owner of the Jets, said? He goes, it's not a coaching problem. We need a quarterback to complete a pass.
That's throwing Justin under the bus.
He's not.
there.
I think it's Tyrod Taylor this week.
I would just look at the Jets' history and see there's the problem.
Why? How is this possible since Joe Willie Namath? How can they be that bad year after
You
year?
just named it. What's his name? Woody Johnson, maybe?
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know. I'm just saying, same owner there all that time.
Where's Weeb Eubank when you need him? All right,
Yes.
listen. Cincinnati, Flacco's going to keep them relevant. You know that.
No doubt.
Those 2 receivers, that's why I'm kind of giving the Steelers secondary a bit of a pass.
I'm not.
That's okay. But you know, speaking of receivers, I'd make a play for Wilson with the Jets to come to the Steelers. Steelers, can you imagine if we had Pickens still on this team? Like him or not, the guy is playing like an all-pro and a future Hall of Famer right now for Dallas.
He is, but what would he do if he was behind DK right now? Would he be the same kind of person, or would he be moaning?
See, that's his dad speaking, you know, the disciplinarian.
That's the old coach. I mean, kind of.
I get it. I get
George
it.
Pickens is a great talent. There's no doubt about it.
If Chris
Me
in
and
the
Chris
background.
spotted on that one.
I agree with you, Chris.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next game. So is Ben Johnson, by the way, Jets getting 6.5, Minnesota getting 3.
That's a game I'd turn off.
BetRivers.net, Chicago getting 6.5 against Baltimore. Baltimore, it's done. Stick a fork in them. Season is over. But are you seeing Caleb Williams? Are you starting to buy in? And Ben Johnson having a bit of effect there?
I am. I think they're looking better and better, and he's going to be getting better. I think it's made a pretty quick turnaround. It's only his second year, and Johnson's first year as the head coach. I think doing really well.
All right,
That's a good division.
Quarterbacks, Tua stinks.
Yeah, Miami. Yeah.
They're getting 7 against Atlanta, who has got a good defense, decent quarterback into Michael Penix. But I honestly am surprised they haven't made a coaching change there yet.
Yeah, they've had an off week yet, maybe. You know, a lot of people seem like they're doing the off week, firings now. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it might be time.
I would call North Carolina, get Lombardi on the phone and say, look, I need to talk to your buddy. The buyout has been dropped at North Carolina to like $1 million. Get out of North Carolina. Go be the coach of the Miami Dolphins.
Are you his co-manager now?
Bill Belichick.
Between you and his girlfriend, I don't know who's the co-manager of Belichick.
Listen. No, that ain't. All I'm saying is he'd be a much better choice. Even Rex Ryan, somebody add
I would
some
love
life.
to see Rex back in the football. I enjoyed Rex.
Or Gruden. Guy needs to get
Love
back into
John
coaching.
Gruden, too.
All right, so Miami getting 7 there against Atlanta. We move now to Cleveland getting 7 against New England. Drake May is the real deal.
Agree with you. One of the best head coaches in pro football, too. That's one of my I love Mike Vrabel.
And you know what else is making a difference there? That guy by the name of Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, good player. Really good player.
Like him. And the Browns, you think Shador will get...
He has good parties on boats.
I wish I could have been there from what I understand. And the thing you usually hear after that, you have the right to remain silent, right? All right, now, good guy and a great athlete, Stephon Diggs. You got the Giants getting 7 against... So Cleveland, anything on that New England-Cleveland game before we move on?
No, I like New England, no doubt.
All right. What about Shador? Will he ever get any opportunities? I was kind of alluding to that moments ago. I'd give him a shot.
I would like to see him get a shot before the end of the year. I think you got to see what you got there. If you're not going to be in the playoff hunt, you got to see what you got.
This was the most heartbreaking loss I've witnessed in years because I am a huge Mara family fan, New York Giants, going back to Frank Gifford, going back to, obviously, the coach, Bill, what was his name? Parcells.
Oh, Bill Parcells.
Bill Parcells and Phil Simms, those great Giant teams, and, of course, Eli Manning and a couple of big victories in that Lombardi Trophy game. But, man, this horrible, horrible loss. What did they give up? I think Bo Nix had 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
33 points in the fourth quarter.
And you miss an extra point.
He missed 2.
Well, I know.
Twice. 1 in the last minute, yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
I know. That's a tough loss.
And honestly,
they're playing better, the Giants. They really are.
Jackson Dart, who
Yeah.
the Steelers could have had. I'm just saying. And Neighbors will be back next year, so they will be better, and he will be better. Scattaboo, he's your type of football player.
Love him. Love the way he plays, love the way he runs, attitude. Yeah, I like him a lot.
All I can think of is dislocated shoulder. This guy, he's a battering ram.
He is. He really is.
He's a throwback. You know, he reminds me of John Riggins. Remember John Riggins?
Yes, yes.
All right, so let's go Carolina 7.5 against Buffalo. Buffalo needs to step up their game. Andy Dalton will start in this one for Carolina because Bryce Young's got a high ankle sprain. The Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, Buffalo giving them 7.5. And I tell you the reason they're getting 7.5 and not a little bit more, because Carolina's been okay of late.
They have. They're one of the teams that, I can't pit them right. I like them. But when I bet them, they win or lose, the other way. They've been playing really good, though, so far. And Buffalo, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. A lot of high spreads this year.
Yeah, especially that Tennessee. They're getting 14 again.
A lot of high spreads.
All right, let's, again, betrivers.net. Let's go next. Houston, 1.5 against Frisco. C.J. Stroud is probably like, what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, talk about what a difference the season makes. They're horrible.
And the poor 49ers with all the injuries, it's amazing. But Shanahan shows why he's one of the top coaches. He's still amazing.
Just like his dad with John
Yeah.
Elway, man. He knows what he's doing.
Yes, he does.
Is Kittle back yet? He is back yet? Okay, Chris. Now, New Orleans, 4.5 against Tampa Bay, and I'm sure their coach is probably saying, I wish I'd have stayed in Philadelphia. They're terrible. Anyway, Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, very unimpressive Monday night. They need to come back big here. What do you think? Tampa Bay spotting 4.5?
I'm a Baker Mayfield fan. I think he's one of the maybe an MVP candidate this year in the league. I'm big Baker.
All right, Tennessee fired their coach, and they're just trying to get her going. But they do have one victory this year.
Surprise of the league there, though. The Colts.
Oh, my
Colts might be the best team right now going.
Jonathan Taylor, obviously Daniel Jones, Marvin Harrison. Are they really that good?
The record's proven it. I mean, I haven't really seen him play much. Yeah, Marvin Harrison's with the
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
No.
Colts.
I'm talking about the old days.
Oh, the old days.
Yes.
They're good. The Colts are a really good team, and I really like that head coach. I've liked them. I know he's beat us a few times, and I'm impressed with the Colts.
But it's been a long time since the Colts have even been relevant.
It has.
Peyton Manning.
Maybe they're playing for Mr. Irsay a little bit, a little
Listen,
bit of excitement there.
I think his daughter's doing a great job, and she's getting a lot of pushback because she's hanging out on the sidelines and that. Hey, it's her team. Do what you want, man.
She owns it, right?
Absolutely, man. If you want to learn, you got to pay the price, and you got to spend a little extra time, and that's what she's trying to do. Tennessee, they've got Cam Ward. I think everybody expected him to do way too much. But in your thought process, do you see a future with this guy?
Oh, yeah, it's too young. He's got to get surrounded. Remember, when you're the first pick in the draft, that means you're going to what? The worst team in the league. So it took Terry Bradshaw a couple years, surround them. We surrounded Terry and Joe Green and then the great drafts and all that. So it takes time.
So I mentioned Marvin Harrison Sr., now Junior, obviously, with the Cardinals. He, of course, out of Ohio State. You look at the success Ohio State has had. You look around the league. You mentioned DK. You look at Cincinnati, CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, and Dallas. Wide receiver may be the most important player on the offense right now, next to the quarterback for sure.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Yes. I mean, it's a passing game now. I mean, there's no doubt. It's a passing league. So you've got to have some good talent. And you got to have multiple talents, too. You want just one.
Are you happy with Aaron Rodgers?
I am.
Me
I really
too.
am.
Me
I
too.
really am. I think Aaron's doing a great job. He seems to care, which I like.
He's in a football frame of
He's in
mind.
a football frame of mind. He's always intense and he seems ready to go. And then I always see, the pictures of him with his teammates and getting interviewed. I think he's been great for us.
All right, what did,
Aaron, I think you might need a pool table or shuffleboard. Come on out and see us here.
Hey, they've all been here, Big Ben, Mario, so
yeah, man, with many Steelers.
make it Aaron Rodgers. I love his swag. I just think he's one of the best to ever play the game. We're going to get to that game in a moment. But up next, Dallas getting 3.5 against Denver. I got to tell you something. Denver's been playing good football, but Dak right now is playing like an MVP
Chris has
candidate.
been telling me all year he thinks Dak is maybe the MVP, how he's been playing every game. They've been lighting it up. They sure have.
If you could see Chris off camera, man, he loves the juice. He just loves the juice. So do I. All right, so let's move on now. Washington 10.5 against Kansas City. You got Rice, Hollywood Brown. They're playing like the old Kansas City Chiefs. And Travis Kelce's kind of getting the groove going again. And Patrick Mahomes is still the best in the business. But Washington, Jaden Daniels, I think they've let him down a little bit.
Oh, I think Jaden's out this week, isn't he? Chris, we've been hearing he's
hamstring,
hurt.
yeah. But I mean, I think the organization hasn't given him enough pieces to be able to.
Receivers are hurt.
What's that?
Top 4 receivers are out.
Chris says top 4 receivers are out.
Last week.
Yeah,
So-
it's tough. You're right.
I mean, that's a generational talent there. All right, now, off this week, Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Vegas, Rams, Seattle. Steelers, Sunday Night Football, Accushore Stadium. He's playing his old team where he spent 18 years, was the league MVP, 4 times, beat the Steelers in the big game a couple of years ago, well, a long time ago. But he is still playing at a high level. You've got Mr. Rogers' neighborhood going to be excited, black and gold, getting 3 against the Green Bay Packers. Packers are good, and Parsons made them even better.
They're good. It's going to be a heck of a game. I mean, it really is. I mean, Green Bay is a great coach, great receiver, great quarterback. I mean, but, they've had some issues this year. They haven't played in the Steelers, but the Steelers are good on seems like Monday and Sunday night home games.
Not Thursdays.
Not Thursdays.
I don't
And they're
think Mike
coming with that longer time to get prepared. I think Coach Tomlin should have them ready to go. I think it's going to be a great game, and it could go either way. But I do like the Steelers at home.
Defense. And they haven't given up a sack a few games, and they get a little bit of confidence this offensive line
I
of the
love the
Steelers.
way the young guys are playing up front. The offense looked tremendous the other day, I thought.
Who would have ever thought we'd be talking about a Steelers team that the offense is actually outshining the defense?
I
Because
know.
they've always been defense, right?
They pretty much have.
All right, 'tis the season to be jolly. Halloween, then into the holiday season. Leon's Billiards and more. Once again, just a sneak peek at some of the different things: shuffleboard tables and more, pool tables, bar stools. They've got it, and the deals are going to be rolling out as we speak. They, of course, part of the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show. And you know, whenever we talk the NFL, we always talk about Invisalign, the clear choice for a better smile. So give us something to smile about. Tell us about the upcoming holidays and what you got here.
Okay, we got some good. Hey, need financing? We got financing. Same 6 months, same as cash. We can go for you. If you're ready for Christmas, but don't want to pay for it all right now, give me a deposit. We'll hold it till you're ready at Christmas time. You can pay for it then. Great specials going on right now. Again, I keep saying, and I'm harping on this, pre-tariffs. A lot of our industry, like the whole country, is going to be hit. A lot of the tariffs coming through. So now is the time to buy. Even on tables that are made, USA-made tables, which we sell, there's still no slate made in the U.S. You're going to pay tariff on the slate and all that when it does come in. Right now, you're going to waive and save on all that. So good time to go. Get ready for Christmas. Got a lot of specials, a lot of nice new and used tables.
All right, let's go rack up some great savings and a great game of pool. 8-ball in the corner pocket. That'll do it for today. I think I'm done. Maybe. I might have one more at Geneva College. We'll see how the day goes. But if not, we will be there tomorrow and back in the home studio bright and early as well. And back on the radio this weekend. And then Sunday, pick our weekly winners against the spread. Week 8 National Football
Who's winning
League.
that, Rob?
Oh, let me go through the numbers. He's crushing us, okay? He's 59 and 49. Greg is 53 and 55. I'm barely above 500. Like, just got my nose above 500. 55, 53. And the man behind the brand, the one and only Ted Arnaud. We started for entertainment purposes only, but now you can bet a few shekels just to keep you on the edge of your seat. BetRivers.net, Rivers Casino. He's 56 and 52. So I know you've been standing alone, but you realize just the karma being around Chris.
Yes.
It's got to rub off on you a little bit.
Chris should have his own 800 toll-free number. He's so good at picking.
The only thing that worries me is one day that you get into it, next thing you know, somebody's here saying, "We've come to repo the car." All right. Listen, have a great
Thank
day.
you, everybody.
Chris, can you hit that little button over there for me? Bye-bye, everybody, from Leon's Billiards and more in beautiful Wexford.